Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm covering a topic that I've been asked questions on multiple times, and that is ACCA versus CPA. So a lot of you have asked me what is it that would work for you better, and so I decided to put 4 points together to compare these courses. If you're interested, stick around. Okay, so I'm going to be putting ACCA up here and then CPA up here, and those 4 points will be listed here. Based on that, you can decide what is it that you want to pursue in your life. For CPA, I'm only looking at CPA US as of now, and for ACCA, obviously ACCA doesn't have any other part to it. So we're going to be comparing ACCA and CPA US. Let's get on to it. The first point is ease of writing the exams and entering the space. Now, if you remember or if you know already, CPA US has a lot of requirements like credits, 150 credit hours, etc. For me, I try to do all of that by myself, and so that process was a little cumbersome and not so comfortable. I would advise, if you're doing CPA US, to go to a good institute and get help from them. ACCA, on the other hand, is actually pretty simple in terms of understanding and getting into the course. So I would say, just on the basis of ease of getting into the course, I would say ACCA is simpler than CPA. Now coming to point number 2, duration of the exam. ACCA has a bunch of exams. If you don't qualify for any exemptions, then you will have to write all those exams. And considering that you will not qualify for any exemptions, just considering it on that basis, ACCA takes way longer than CPA. CPA US is actually pretty quick. I was able to do it in 7 months only, and this is me traveling, working, studying, all of it. So 7 months I've studied end to end. I wrote my exams, I passed, I became a CPA. But that's not the case with ACCA. Depending on the number of exemptions you get, that will decide how many exams you write, and then that will decide how long it will take. Now, if you do get exemptions, your situation may be very different, but let's consider that you're not eligible for any exemptions. Also, CPA US has no exemptions, but it only has 4 parts to it, so it is a pretty quick course. On that, I'm going to give a point to CPA US because I think ACCA takes longer than CPA. Now coming to point number 3, job opportunities. Which degree has more job opportunities? Let me think. Well, the right answer is both of them are equally valuable in their own spaces. When it comes to India, I've seen opportunities open for both ACCA and CPA, but I would say that CPA probably has a little more preference than ACCA when it comes to just India. So if you are currently looking for a job, or if you're going to be looking for a job in the next 1 year, and if you're going to be looking for a job within India, I would say that CPA US is probably a better choice for you. That being said, I've also seen a lot of opportunities come up for ACCA in the recent past. So who knows, next year, maybe the situation may be completely different and maybe ACCA will overtake CPA. But for now, in India, CPA probably has more opportunities. When it comes to global job opportunities, again, CPA US has a massive advantage over ACCA. If you're looking to move to Ireland, UK, or Europe, ACCA is the right choice for you. Now, just so that you guys know, post-Brexit, UK has liberalized their immigration. Also within Europe, Austria, Germany, Norway, Finland, all these countries are slightly easier to move into. They also have Luxembourg and Ireland, which are great for immigrants. So Europe in general right now, along with UK and Ireland, is a fantastic option to move to as an immigrant. Also, Europe is closer to India. So if you are looking to move to Europe, then I think ACCA is the right option for you in terms of education because it has more demand and opportunities within the EU subcontinent. But when it comes to North America, South America, or Asia and Australia, I've seen CPA US win. And that is simply because American companies have a lot more presence in these markets. So when you do a CPA US, you open yourself not just to India, you open yourself to North America, South America, a lot of East Asia and Australia. Unfortunately, ACCA does not have the same impact here because here CPA is a local degree and that is preferred. In the past, ACCA had an MRA with CPA Canada, but I think that MRA has expired. In case, if I find a link that shows that the MRA has been renewed, I'm going to put it down in the description box. You can also check out my video that talks about the MRA between ACCA and CPA Canada. So if that MRA is still on, I think you can still go for either ACCA or CPA. But if that MRA is not on, then in terms of global opportunities, but if you're looking specifically at Europe, Ireland, or UK, I would say go for ACCA. Fourth point, additional bonuses. Now, if you guys already know, ACCA comes with some additional bonus, like you can get a master's or a bachelor's from a UK university, a London university, and you can put it on your resume, which is fantastic because that would really up your resume when you are looking for global opportunities. CPA, unfortunately, does not have anything like that, and I think that really makes ACCA a star. Last point of comparison, and probably the most asked question. Which one will pay you more money? Which one's gonna give you more money? Is it ACCA or CPA? Take 2 seconds and take a guess. Okay, I'm not gonna keep you holding for that long. Both ACCA and CPA pay extremely well because it really depends on the role and not the degree. The education that you'll get through both the degrees are fantastic and will be accepted wherever you go. So if you want to work in Europe, then I think ACCA will pay you fantastically well. If you want to work in North America, say Canada, I think CPA will pay you fantastically well. Depending on the regions where these degrees are accepted, both of them pay pretty well. If you watch the video still here and if you're still confused and you want some more details on both ACCA and CPA to make your decision easier, I would say contact an institute that actually has access to both these courses. I can recommend VG Learning Destination because they have expertise in both these courses. Their experts will sit with you and figure out your career goals and then decide what is it that meets your financial targets and your career targets. Everything that you need to know about them is down in the description box below, so do check it out. And that was it for today's video. I hope this short and sweet video was informative. I promise to see you in my next video. Until then, please make sure you stay safe, keep smiling. Namaste.